Hello, everybody! I'm Ramsis.
And I'm TheVespor.
And we're here for the 12th and final episode of our 2D Fighting Retrospective for Season 4 here on Vesper's Retro Reviews. I can't believe we finally made it to the end. And what a way to end it! You see that wonderful title on the screen. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Fighting Edition, made in 1995 by Bandai for the Super Nintendo.
Well, you know it's a Bandai game whenever you have all the information right there in the front, let you know when it was made, who it was made by, and that you're going to be privileged enough to play their game.
That's right, yes. When they throw it all in the title screen, you know you're in for an experience. And you know, we could have done any game. There are hundreds of games to pick from, but we're like, you know something? We're gonna end it in style. What is more stylized than Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Fighting Edition, where you fight as Zords against all of Lord Zedd's crazy monsters and villains, yes.
And that's also why we chose this fighting game, because there's plenty out there where the Power Rangers just fight things as Power Rangers, but we wanted a game where it just focused solely on the best part, in my humble opinion, of the Power Rangers TV shows, in the fact of giant monsters versus giant mecha. It's a trope from Japan, but by God, we're turning it into an American trope right now. God bless the USA, God bless monsters, and God bless the mecha that beat them up.
Even though the cities in the episodes are in Japan, by the way, that's a little known fact that...
Are you telling me that the cities in the first season of Power Ranger was actually Kyoto and other places in Japan?
That's right. They called it Angel Grove, but that was actually Japan that kept destroying it.
No. Nonsense. Don't listen to him, folks. He's speaking unpatriotic fighting game stuff here.
I'm just trying to give some education here. But anyway, in 1995, it was time to go to the Super Nintendo system. There was very obscure games on the NES, but it was really the Super Nintendo and Genesis and even the Game Boy where Power Ranger games became a dime a dozen. You had games based on the movie, you had games based on the TV show, and then you had games that were sort of offshoots of games. So yeah, you have the Fighting Edition, which is sort of in the third season. You have the Tigerzords, and you have the weird Thunder Megazords, and that was like the weird end of the second season where they're doing all that stuff, where they were using different footage now. So yeah, we're getting into strange territory, but it's Power Rangers. You heard the theme. You're going to see it is full of every Power Ranger trope you can imagine, and I think this is going to be a lot of fun. So what's the game about? It's pretty much, you pick a Zord, you get the choice of two Zords, and we'll show you what that is as the game starts. And then you have at it, you're going to fight all the wonderful monsters that you saw in the TV show, working your way all the way to Lord Zedd and a surprise boss. We're not going to tell you who it is. There is a surprise boss in this game that you'll fight after Lord Zedd. That is right. It's pretty much Street Fighter meets Power Rangers, because you're going to see you have a super meter, you do super attacks using Street Fighter formations, and it's pretty much defeat the enemy's energy before they defeat your energy, and that's it. It really is Street Fighter with Zords and Power Ranger monsters. That's all the game is.
Unlike Street Fighter, this game does not have a diverse moveset, but it is fun, it's simple, and I'm sure you've seen some of these moves in the actual series if you've watched the original Power Rangers.
Right, when they go for their finisher, they take out the sword and they slice it in half. You'll have those type of moves. You'll have, you know, things flying in the air, fireballs, sword attacks, punches, kicks, all the standard stuff. Size is going to be weird, because sometimes you're going to be indoors as a Zord, and sometimes you're outdoors tower everything. So either the rooms are really gigantic, or they shrunk. I don't know how that's all going to work, but get used to the weird size ratios you're going to have with some of the fights in this game. It gets a little strange after a while.
But that being said, let's get on with the show. So please remember, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and
ring that bell. And yeah, unfortunately, this is our last and final. It was a lot of fun looking back at the Fighting Retrospective. I think you guys are going to enjoy this one. We'll have another one for you next year. Let's get into it. Let's start. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Fighting Edition, 1995 by Bandai on the Super Nintendo. Here we go. As we always like to do here, we like to see what options the game has. You got to know what options you're dealing with.
And it's on Super Nintendo, so folks, don't be surprised if there's only like 6 options. Oh,
right.
I was off by 1.
Alright, so you can change the difficulty, hard, normal, easy. We always play normal. We play the default level. We're not showing off our skills. We're not showing you the expert. We're showing you a regular gameplay of any game, so normal it's going to be. Time mode, there should be a limit. That's part of the game. Again, default. Base display, I have no idea what that even is, so that's probably the graphics on the bottom of the screen to show you. You can, we're going to change the stereo. We're in the future here. Yep, we have stereo sound for you guys. Background music, we don't need to test that. Let's see what keys there are. They get 4 buttons. So remember, the Super Nintendo has 6 buttons, but we only get to use 4 of them. So The X, Y, B, and A all do attacks. There's not much more to it. X, Y, B, A, and that's it. And I guess that's all we got. Alright, so we exit. And we're back to that. Great, now here you have theme. TheVespor will not allow me to sing the theme. I have a no singing clause on my contract. Now I should tell you, I'm going to be playing the game. Ramsis here. This is going to be a solo playthrough. It's not going to be me versus TheVespor. It's going to be Ramsis playing this game, and TheVespor's going to give in the color commentary. So here we go, solo playthrough.
Yep, because if you haven't figured it out, Ramses is a lot better at these games than I am.
Now you have 3 choices here. You can do the story mode, which is what we're going to do. That's the main crux of the game. Fighting mode is you pick any character in the game. It can be monster or a Zord, and you just beat up everybody. Trial mode is how far can you get on the limited stamina that keeps breaking down as you go on. We're going to do story mode. That's what we do here. Story mode, and here we go. So for story mode, you get to pick one of the 2 main Zords at that time. It was Thunder Megazord, which is the 5 main Power Rangers, or Mega Tigerzord, which was the 4 other Rangers, and Tommy. So we're going to use the Mega Tigerzord.
By the way, before you go on, I do want to point something out here. Scroll left and then scroll right again. Notice that we have Jason David Franks on the right and Austin St. John on the left. It seems like they knew what the future is going to be between the feud with these 2.
That's right. They refused to get the Zord together even at this time. So yeah, they're like, no, join me. No, join me. Well, Jason David Frank is going to win this battle because our logo, as you guys should know, is a tiger. So we gotta honor tigers whenever we see it. Mega Tigerzord wins because it's TheVespor Retro Reviews and our logo wins out. So Mega Tigerzord. And here we go.
Because tigers are best. What are you grumbling about there?
Alright, so now we get to see the transformation. So the, whatever they were called, I think they were called the Thunderzords at this time. They're gonna form with the Tigerzord, and here he comes running in. The tiger's all happy. Here I go, yay. And he transforms into the robot. And the Thunder Megazord is going to form with him, and there comes all the pieces from them. They form around him. Here we go. Gets this cool crown and the red thing in his chest. And that's it. He's formed.
See how excited he is to be playing the Mega Tigerzord
against Thunder Megazord, which makes no sense how I'm fighting the same pieces that are part of me, but we won't go there.
No, we already explained this to you. It's Jason David Franks versus Austin St. John.
Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense. But each button does a different thing. You can kick, you can punch, you can do, lightning punches like that. You can do charging punches like that. You can throw things like that. There you go. That's pretty much all his moves.
That seems a little ridiculous that his big ball, his Hadouken here is just bouncing off the ground. I think he's missing the point of this.
Now, don't forget, we met this guy too in the back there, Zordon. We met the voice actor.
Oh, he was actually really cool.
Yep. And isn't this great? This all takes place in the command center somehow. So 100-foot Zords are just fighting like in front of
Well, they're taller than 100 feet, I hate to tell you.
However tall they are, they're fighting in front of Zordon's face here.
Well, you can also see that this game, there's not a lot to it. But it is fun because it is literally one of the few games where you actually get to play the actual Zords for the majority of the gameplay.
Right, most Power Ranger games will have you using the Zords at the end of it, or like after you've done so many different events, then you get a fighting moment. This one is, the whole entire game is just the most fun part, which is the Zord battles. That's what everyone loves about these games, having it out with the Zords and beating up the other, I guess Zord in this case, but it's usually a monster or a creature.
I know. I mean, the thing about it is, though, this was put out in 1995. Right?
Yeah, 1995, that's right.
So, why couldn't they have remade this in the future here and use a lot more of the Zords from all the Power Rangers, and they had a lot of better creatures?
Like Lip Sinker, which is what,
if I remember correctly, didn't she, wasn't she lipstick in Cat's purse and they stole it from her?
Yeah, something stupid like that. Usually it's somehow related to a Power Ranger. You have to remember, these are all Japanese creatures, part of their, original version of the show. And somehow they turn it into America that somehow the Power Rangers are related to the character. So they stole the lipstick out of Cat, I think that's right. And they just turned it into the monster. Wow, that's super fun. They knocked it.
That's right.
So Lip Sinker is the first monster we fight. In front of a mall, by the way. So how big would you say these are in comparison to the Mega Mall?
Looks like they shrunk because the Mega Mall is not necessarily a Mega Mall. It looks like it's maybe 3 stories tall, so we're talking 50 feet here.
Well, the tiny Power Rangers in this one, but maybe they'll get bigger as we go along. Maybe they're gonna eat their Wheaties or something. I don't know, but here we go.
I mean, problem with lip syncers, I look at her and I think she's Psylocke wearing a weird hat.
Let's throw an energy ball. So now I can do the super move. See, I have lightning on the bottom. So let's see if I remember how to do it. Well, that wasn't it, but I really hit her low blow, and that was the end of it.
Well, you always hit things with a low blow.
Alright, so now you get the cool destruction moment whenever you beat a monster.
Kaboom!
You always look away when that happens, by the way, so that's true to the show.
You
gotta cut them and then look away.
That'd be absolutely great.
Ninja Megazord. So that's another one there. That was the movie Zord, if I remember correctly.
I think it is, because I don't see Ninja around.
Right, yep. Remember the wolf and
the frog?
Yeah, the frog. I'm the frog.
That was great.
Oh, he gave me a little...
I guess you're just practicing against each other?
Yeah, I guess Zorna's just letting you battle in front of him. Alright, guys, let's see what you can do.
I'm a ninja.
Punch.
Oh yeah, just take it to him. I like the fact that it looks like Zordon's talking in the background.
He's like, alright, guys, let's have a clean fight.
Alright, yeah. Shake hands, go to your corners.
Was he the referee?
Well, here's the thing I always wondered. Where is he getting the money to fix the Zords after the battles are over?
I don't know. They get damaged a lot, and they always seem fine afterwards. I guess Alpha 5 fixed them. I don't know.
Well, it makes sense. He's Alpha 5, so there's got to be others of him out there.
You would think so. You would think so. But this is supposed to be training, I guess, because why else would you be fighting your fellow Zords? And who else is controlling them? I don't know. Maybe they're robotic. I mean, maybe they're AI or something. I don't know.
Don't think too hard on it. It's the Power Rangers. I mean, if you start analyzing the actual story of these Power Rangers, you're going to go, what?
Right, don't overthink this, because it makes no sense. And, oh, gotcha.
I mean, wouldn't the military put, like, a base or something in Angel Grove, you know?
You would think so. You would think after 100 or so battles, the government would get aware of what's actually going on. Oh, what's this big guy? Shogun Megazord? I don't remember that from the...
I do remember it. That's the ultimate powered up form where it's combined. And...
He's kind of tall, dude.
Don't worry, tigers are more powerful.
Alright, we'll see.
And that's basically all the guy in the suit could do, by the way, folks. That thing was a monster if you've seen the Power Rangers during this era. The guy could just waddle in place.
Yeah, he was just like...
Probably on stilts.
Ooh, the double. You see that power stuff below, when it goes from pink to blue, that's when you can do those double punches and, you know, powered up moves. You can always do your power-ups, but they get stronger as that meter goes up, that's good. And it goes stronger by you hitting the enemy. Oh,
he gave you something else in return.
Yeah, I went behind that. He has a lot of defense. I guess that's the trade-off of not being able to do much. He just is like a tank.
It's just do what you gotta do. That's called chip damage, sir, and it's true just about every game.
Oh yeah, there you go. Arden's like, oh, well done.
I like the fact he's on his knees and he's still as tall as you.
But like you said, tank.
Actually, I would say Tiger Uppercut.
Let's try another one.
You see, folks, very simplistic, but it's fun, straightforward, and for the audience it was marketing to, it was a great idea. I mean, I was getting a little old at that time for this, but...
Yeah, this is 95. This is kind of, yeah, we're a little old to be playing this game, but why not? It's fun. It's Power Rangers, it's fighting. I mean, come on.
Hey, come on now. It's like a Friday night. You're looking for something fun to play.
It was a good rental.
Exactly, yeah. Unfortunately, it's only one of those that you would rent once. I mean...
Yeah, once you beat it, you beat it. I mean, that's it. That's the end of the game.
Unless you had like a brother or a sister or somebody
and you want to do monster versus monster battles, yeah.
I mean, I can see it owning it for that, but as far as it goes, it's just a fun, straight-up, easy fighter game that actually doesn't look half bad for the Super Nintendo. It's not very pixelated, colors are smooth, and the gameplay for the most part is smooth, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. Every move has worked perfectly so far. It's not like Shaq Fu or Brutal Fury or anything like that. The moves actually work. Whenever you do it, it works. Up, Silverhorns. That's the next monster here.
It actually looks like a monster for once.
Ah, now we're in some quaint village outside of Angelo. Oh wow, we can stomp all these houses.
Do you notice they've gotten a lot bigger?
Yeah, now they're towering over the ranches. Ooh, Silverhorns is now like he's what, some weird... I don't know what it is. Yeah.
He actually looks like something from the anime called Guyver.
Oh yes, I've heard of that. Yes.
So I mean, take a look here, folks, for a brief second. There you go. See? Looks like a monster from Guyver.
Yes, I think Vesper did notice that. Yeah. Now let's see. Alright, so let's try Fireball. Oh, he got it. Let's go for the super move. There it is. Oh, there it was!
What? It looked like Unibeam combined with like 3 birds coming out of it.
Unibeam, bird power.
Again, I say thank you, Japan, for allowing us this.
So that didn't kill Silverhorns somehow. Alright, well,
You didn't explode yet.
no. Up, double. Yes, yes, please vent me with that, whatever you do. Yeah, try mine.
You miss. Because you can't throw straight.
No, it's a bouncer. I'll throw it down.
So there's no option to throw it vertically?
No.
That was more vertical.
Oh, you just kicked
But you had to
it.
power up to do it, though.
Right, yeah, the meter had to be higher. Alright, so Mega Tigerzord beat Silverhorns, and I remember the creature, I don't remember how he was formed, but here we go, I'm gonna turn my back on him again. I don't like to watch explosions, it hurts my eyes.
I guess so. I mean, I never understood why you turn away.
Slice him.
Being a guy, I'd want to watch the explosion.
Mirror match. But so somehow they have a backup Mega Tigerzord in the lair, so there you go.
Well, don't forget, the power grid goes across universes.
Ah, so this could be, this could be the Mirrorverse. Oh.
So you're saying that, like, Tommy and even, like, Pat and them have, like, beards and mustaches?
Yeah, of course. In the Mirrorverse, you always have a beard. Or... Uh-oh. Oh, yeah? Watch this.
It seems like you've met your match in yourself.
Myself. There's a lesson to be learned in this.
Still trying to figure out what the story is. There's like a couple of words, and it's like, hey, time to go fight the next match.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I did a jump kick. Yeah, you do that, you push down and both attacks at the same time.
That was kind of silly.
I know, imagine 100 or however big he is Zord drop kicking you.
Actually, you know what? With all these circuit breakers around, I say they're doing a combat on the power grid.
Oh, yeah, I wonder.
A simulated combat.
You might be on something.
Because if I was Zord on, I'll tell you what, I would not be having my Zords fight, because if they did, that means I have to repair them.
Yes,
which costs money. And since I'm a disembodied head...
Yes, you wouldn't be able to pay for it because you're just a head. You would have to have Alpha type in all the codes for your credit card. Yeah, it'd be very messy. Oh, this is the real fight. Galdar. So that was the main Rita, what do we call it? Minion?
Yes.
Minion of Rita. Oh, we're in an airport. Alright, so now we're towering over an airport. Okay.
Not by much.
Oh, wow, we got small again, yeah. Yeah, these planes aren't that much bigger than us. Maybe smaller than us.
I mean, these aren't the jumbo liners for cross ocean. As you can see, they're just sort of like an Airbus.
Yeah, uh-oh, he's in there.
Although,
right.
it says
I caught him.
Tanny.
Tanny Airlines. Oh, I tripped him. Oh, he got me this. Oh.
He's sticking it right to you.
Oh, he kicked me in the lip.
He's punishing you like you're a middle manager.
Alright, I'll show him. Punch! Oh, I punched.
You missed.
I blocked it!
Pure luck.
Yeah, that was it. Oh, uppercut.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's giving low blows and everything.
He's got you in a corner. That's always a bad place to be in a fighting game. Oh!
And I put that out somewhere. Oh, the drop kick.
That wasn't a drop kick. It's like you flung yourself up in the air and he bounced off of it.
I just threw myself.
He was like, fling.
As you can see, the difficulty does get up once you get the Tigerzord in this game. It ramps up.
Well, that's any game. Yeah. You're basically like doing the final 4 in Street Fighter 2.
Right, where the yeah.
Balrog, then Vega, then Sagat.
Bison.
Correct.
Oh, that one. Where are we? That city behind us is definitely not Angel Grove. That looks like New York City.
Well, I'm looking for the Twin Towers.
Yeah, it's 95 or something.
Alright, do your super move.
No, I don't have lightning yet.
Oh, you had lightning a while ago.
Oh, I didn't see
that.
Edge.
He did. Oh! Thought you had it. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's doing his move.
Good thing you blocked.
But I blocked! Oh.
That's the problem with super moves, folks. Not so good when you dodge or block.
No. All you have to do is block them, and then they're vulnerable. Oof, got lucky. Oh, we actually killed Galder. Oh, no. I didn't know you were allowed to do that.
Well, I guess he's going to be removed from the series now.
There goes Galder. He's dead.
So, do you fight Lord Zed now?
Probably. Yeah, there he is. The Z-Man himself. Lord Zed.
I love the fact they're like, let's make a bad guy, but let's just take all the skin off and so you can see his brain.
Oh, and there's Serpentera behind him. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, well, that's because it defeated the Megazord.
Right, that's what the big hand.
But the problem is, you can't really...
Oh, we're fighting for control! Gotcha.
That was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, it's just a fun, simple fighter that you can blow some time playing, and if you're a true Power Rangers fan, I'd actually suggest you buy this game.
Give me the big...
I was about to give you the lightning bolt.
Yeah. Now, you know, this never actually happened in the show. You never had Zed in a boss battle.
Yes, you did. Against Ivan Ooze.
Ah, yes. Oh, that's true.
Of course, that was the movie.
That's the movie, not in the show. Oh.
Honestly, Ivan Ooze would have been a great bad guy.
Uh-oh. Come back.
Uh-oh. Get him!
Oh, the double. Alright.
I can tell you're used to playing Street Fighter because you're throwing the ball around like, oh, he's at range, I'm going to throw the ball, then forget that it's like a 2-inch attack radius.
Yes, I'm playing it like Street Fighter, you can't really do that. I caught him.
That is actually cool. I always love that look where you grab them to do the 360.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but he got me too.
Oh, he has that annoying teleport.
Yes.
That you, as a player, can never use correctly, by the way.
No, of course not. It's probably some kind.
Get him! Uh-oh.
Oh, caught him.
I love the fact that you just catch him like this. That's actually a strong move if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, they're taking a lot.
Oh, did you notice he actually has an ability to attack you on the ground?
Yes. Uh-oh, it's tough. Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh! Standard punch to the gut. That was going to be a tough.
Easy,
I thought he was going to lose one.
I thought so too. I thought I was going to go all the distance. Alright, let's see what happens now. He's destroyed. Now who do I fight? It's Ivan Ooze.
Oh, it is Ivan Ooze.
Oh, so this is a movie tie-in.
Even though by lore and canon he never existed outside of the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, don't forget that movie just came out not too long ago.
Right.
Oh, I mean, for the game, guys. That's what we're talking about. By the way, did you know I took my little sister to see that movie?
Oh, no, I did not know that.
Oh, great. This seems like a fair fight. He flies. Has 9,000,
Block. Haha, we did the same attack.
You did it at the last second, got him.
Oh, that was tough. Alright, probably. Yep, another match. Alright, here we go again. Oh, block. Cool.
This is... Honestly, we gotta keep using your bounce attacks. Remember, you actually have a perfect one to reach up and get him. See?
Yep.
It's almost like they want you to use that attack. Specifically for this game.
Oh, you blow. First.
I had to use a good old-fashioned beatdown on him instead of using true tactics.
Yep, that's right. Alright, folks. Alright. Oh, you got it. Now just give it back to me.
This seems like a very annoying fight because this is based on, looks like a lot of chip damage.
Yeah. Well,
honestly, it feels easier than
block.
Zed.
Block.
Did you say he was?
Yes, a little bit. Only because he really just the punching bag. You just had to block his attacks. But anyway, there we go. We got him with time. But he had 1 bar left. So.
Oh, he was going to get him.
Yep.
No doubt.
All right, so let's see what the ending is. Morphonomical or Morphonominal or whatever.
Look!
Jason and they said it together!
Well, look at his Austin St. John's pose there. He's not too happy about this.
Well, there you go. That was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Fighting Edition. That story mode. Now we'll see who made this game.
Oh, by the way, folks, apparently they're trying to say this is like the movie, and obviously it isn't.
No, this is, I don't even know why Ivan Ooze is in this. It has nothing to, I don't know, whatever. But we'll just accept it.
He's the secret boss.
Oh, that was actually fun. I mean, it's for a quick game, it's fun, but it definitely needs a little more substance. I mean, that's all there is to the game.
I mean, there was like no story to this.
No, it's called story mode, but the only story is them exploding behind us.
But, I mean, after all, a good explosion is a good story.
Oh, yeah. Exploding story. Stories. Alright, so let's see. That's the Tigerzord and presented by Bandai. So,
there you go,
I think that was
folks.
the whole game. Try hard mode. Oh, we can get a code. Alright, well, maybe in the future we'll try that. This is just to show you the game. Alright, so that was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Fighting Edition, the last game of our retrospective for Season 4. And what a way to end it. I mean, if you ever wanted to have Power Ranger action, boy, have I got the game for you.
Well, talking about ending it, man, it sounds like we could use 2 different microphones for this gameplay.
It really does, and that's just the power of the Power Rangers, Vester. You understand? It's that powerful that it really enhances your voice much better than what one would believe. So, what'd you think of the game, Vester? What a way to end our Fighting Retrospective.
Well, I mean, I remember all these. I remember the stupid lipstick monster character that was used in this. I was just like, oh god, I forgot. They literally just turned purses and pigs and whatever else.
With any random item, you became a monster in Power Rangers. Yeah.
But I did love the fact that when you beat them, you did the cool thing of looking away and you're just like, I am such a mega badass that I don't need to look at explosions.
I'm gonna look away from you because I've seen this before. Yeah, I think it's great. The music was great. It was all Power Rangers themed. They had a lot of nods to the show. They had Zordon. They had both of the Zords currently in the show at the time of this production. They had a lot of just nods to the movie with the, Ivan Ushov. That was a secret character in case you guys didn't figure it out from the movie. It had nothing to do with the TV show, but there he is. I think it's cool. They had Goldar, who wasn't even really used as much at this time of the show. Remember, he was sort of like a side.
Well, he was a yes man.
Yeah.
In the original with Rita, he was always used because he was like the go-to monster. And when you saw Goldar, you knew exactly who was never dying because he was a returning monster, which was kind of rare.
Yes, and Lord Zed fighting, and I know I mentioned this during the review, it was like you never saw Lord Zed leave that room ever, so to actually fight him, but you're on with Serpentera on the planet, on the moon, you mentioned that, so you're going to him, and I guess that makes a little sense, but it would have been cool if on the show Lord Zed actually did something. That was my biggest
Well, the thing is that if he is absolutely this much of an absolute, for lack of a better term, badass, why didn't he just go down and just defeat the Rangers himself?
Well, the bosses never did in Power Rangers, Vester. Don't you remember? They always sent everyone else, and they never actually fought ever in the show.
Well, actually, that's the wrong answer, Ramses. It's because if Lord Zed went down there and just kicked all their butts, there'd be no Power Rangers.
Oh, well, there you go. That's the reason. So, yeah, you fight Lord Zed, then you fight Ivan Ooze, and then that's the end of the game. Still satisfying. I think for what it is, it's a very satisfying game. And the reason we picked this for our Fighting Retrospective is it's just something different. Like, we're trying to find games that are still good. We're not picking the worst games here. We're picking fun games, but ones that you should remember. Like, this is a game you would see in Blockbuster, or Hollywood Video too, don't forget them. And be like, yeah, that's cool, this is a good rental. And yes, this is a very good rental game. Like, this would keep me busy all weekend, and I would feel fulfilled, after beating it properly,
Absolutely, because back then, kids didn't start out with these games. We started it, our generation, with Street Fighter. This is Street Fighter, so this is the template for great future fighting games. It was a little simplistic, but it had everything you wanted. You wanted giant monsters, you wanted Megazords, it had it, and it just got straight to it. And as you've seen here, even though the movesets are limited, they're fun and they're powerful. They made you feel like you're piloting the Megazord. It made you feel you're in your show, and I think that was the greatest asset to this game there was.
Oh, absolutely. I'm glad we included this, and that's going to bring it to an end, Vesper. Stay tuned for the final rating. Of course, we'll give you a rating of what we thought of this game. I think it's pretty good. Is it better than Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or better than Street Fighter Alpha 3? No, but it's definitely better than like Clay Fighters and games like that. This is fun for what it is. It's not breaking the mold, but Power Ranger fans are going to love this. I mean, what is not to like if you were a fan of the TV show? So yeah, I'm glad we included this. This is going to be a great end, and I can't wait to look back at all 12 episodes again. It's been a wonderful year looking at 2D fighting games with you, Listen.
Absolutely. And like we said, we didn't go out of our way to pick all the bad fighting games because, quite frankly, there are far too many of those. It's actually nice to find a rare gem that's fun to play while not top of the game, it's still good enough that you could rent it multiple times from your favorite video store. And this was one of those that we rented a couple of times just to spice things up because, you know, at the end, Blockbuster always had some specials going on where you can get multiple games to rent.
Yeah, exactly. Those are great times, and hopefully you guys are having a great time here on Vested Retro Review. So that's going to wrap it up. Thank you for 12 wonderful episodes. Number 12, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers The Fighting Edition. It's done. Stay tuned to see what rating we give this. I think it'll be pretty good. It's not going to be great, but it'll be pretty good. Definitely a worthwhile game. And then next month, that's right, we're going to look back at all 12 games that we picked this year and do another final wrap-up. And I know how much you guys love our retroception where we look back at everything. Please watch it this year, guys. We worked very hard on it. All right, I think you guys will like it. Check it out. It gives you a nice look back on the whole year before you move on to Season 5, right? All right, come on, guys, all right?
Well, let me put it to you this way. If you don't watch it, Ramses will cry, and then I'll have to comfort him, and I don't want to do that. So please just watch it so I don't have to hear Ramses cry.
Well, there you go. That's a pretty good endorsement for why to watch it. All right, that's all, guys. We'll see you all next time here on Vested Retro Reviews. Stay tuned to Season 5. We're going to have a brand new one. Can't wait to show that one to you. But before we get there, we got to finish Season 4. So, goodbye for now.
You know, Ramses, there's one thing I do wonder about. The moveset for Ivan Ooze is something he never did in the movie at all.
No, if he did that, he might have actually had a chance to beat the Power Rangers in the movie.